Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all well this evening. Oh, these are bright, aren't they? I'm from southwest London, Balham, which has been mentioned earlier. I'm trying to think of something really nice to say about where I live, but I am struggling. All I can say is it's no longer a red light district, which I'm quite pleased about. So I can see there's a few generations, different generations in the audience this evening. And I thought I'd talk about nans, particularly my nan. Okay, so I'm not going to be disrespectful at all. However, I do have to say some things about her, so forgive me. What's your name, young lady? Could I?
Teja.
Teja, I'm very pleased to meet you. Would you like to meet my nan? Hang on a second. Nan, this is Teja.
Nice to meet you, Nan.
She likes you. She likes you. Okay. So here we are. Basically, my nan, later on in life, she got diagnosed. She's really chill, my nan. She's really chill. Don't. So she's really chill. So basically, later in life, she got diagnosed with dementia, sadly. However, it didn't mean I could say anything to her at all, no matter how crude it was. I would never have done that before because she was, she had a wicked backhand, and I'm not talking about tennis, okay? She's, quite strict. Anyway, there we were. Sorry, I've been scratching my arse and my notes have rubbed off on my hand. So anyway, it must be genetic, this thing. Right, so anyway, there we were. I just hit my 30th birthday and my nan took me for a treat to Wimpy. Remember Wimpy? Squeezy tomato sauces and things. We were just finishing off our meal and I dropped a knife on the floor. Well, it took about 3 seconds. I had a look and it was gone. It was almost like it disappeared into some kind of parallel universe. I thought, what's going on? Anyway, I didn't think anything of it. Nan wanted to go. Off we went on the bus. She was sitting there and she was stroking her handbag lovingly. I thought, that's a bit weird. What's happening there? Stroking it like a cat on her lap like this. We got home, got in. She opened her bag. There was the knife I dropped on the floor. There was also a jumbo-sized sugar shaker. And I was like, oh, God, what's going on? And also just this packet of novelty moustaches on sticks. I was like, what's going on here? And she looked at me and I looked at her and she just said to me, must have been that waiter. He looked a bit dodgy, didn't he? What can you say? Okay, Nan. Anyway, I'm looking again here, right? So just forgive me. Anyway, later on, Nan went into a home. Unfortunately, it was a nice one. But I did get a phone call from this lady called Margaret, who was the house mother of the phone. Really nice woman. Oh, hello, Miss Atkinson. I'm afraid to tell you that even though your nan has been settling rather well, some items from other people's rooms have been going missing. I was horrified. I thought, oh my God, she's calling my nan a thief, I wasn't very happy about that. Thought, look, I'm going to have to go down there, right? So off I went into Nan's room. What's missing to this woman? She's like, oh, hand lotion, some hairbrushes, and bizarrely enough, a packet of novelty moustaches on sticks. I was like, oh, a bit weird. So I was like, Nan, what's going on? She just looked at me like that. I thought, oh, something's happening here. I went over to the bed, I lifted up the pillow, and there were 6 sets of dentures. No, I thought, how am I going to deal with this? And I was like, and she was like that. She had someone else's bottom set in her top teeth. She looked like a kamikaze pilot, basically. I was like, spit. So I put them on the side and Yeah, disgusting. Anyway, as you can imagine, ladies and gentlemen, all of this stresses me out. So I spend my time at the pool quite a lot, as you can see from this wonderful physique. Anyway, I was at the pool, chilling out, as you do. I was just getting to the end of my length, and I heard someone titter then. And as I got to the end of my length, I saw this pair of robust legs, and I thought I'd just swim around them. Mounted up onto the steps there, and I thought I saw this familiar face. This woman screeched at me, "You're supposed to swim round and round, you're supposed to let other people have a go," and all of this. I thought, oh God, it's like nails on a chalkboard, what's going on? So at that moment, my rage engulfed me. All the pent-up energy from the following week at work. And I looked at her and I just said, "Fuck everyone else and fuck you," and really gave her the finger, you know. Really gave. I got out of the pool, I felt great. There was. Everyone was staring, I thought, yeah, that's great. I felt really, really good. Sat in the sauna, and then I thought to myself, I went to church yesterday. And I started to feel really bad. No, honestly, this is true, I started to feel really bad, okay? I thought, I'm going to have to go and apologise. She was gone. I thought, I'm sure I've seen this woman somewhere before. Well, the next Sunday, I went into church. There she was. She was one of the wardens ushering people into their seats. I was so embarrassed, but there we are. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Deborah Atkinson. Yeah. You forgot your nan.
Sorry, can I just say, I'd never actually be so disrespectful. This is my favourite dog in here.